Can someone explain to me the attraction with this whole vampire culture? Like, I haven't been able to get on that ship. But I hear them, and they talk about how like erotic it is. Oh, it's so erotic to be with a vampire. Why? Like, because of the whole, oh, like the bite, and then they suck your blood. That, no. Where I was bit by a mosquito just the other day, and I was freaked. Like, it hurts. It's so itchy, and look at the bump it left behind. And this was just a mosquito slurping a tiny amount of blood, not a vampire with two huge fangs puncturing into my neck and slurping from my main artery. And sometimes they drink your blood. They can't control themselves, and so they drink you dry. Like, I don't know. I don't see the attraction in being dehydrated from my own blood. Yeah, don't see that. Also, I'm not sure I'm not sure how it works, like how you conceive like a baby and how whatever. But I think that if a human mom was, pregnant with a vampire baby, I think that the babies, babies they drink or whatever, they feed off blood. Oh my God, we are all vampires. Oh my God, we are in the womb as vampires. Enlightenment. Anyway, so I think that it wouldn't be able to control itself. It would just drink until it killed its mother, basically. I'm pretty sure should make a movie about this. Yeah, I know. I want credit. Yeah, so it would drink its and then it would be a motherless baby, and that is not good. Or if it drank its mother dry, and then it would probably die too, because it's not be able to survive. And then too many deaths. That's what I'm saying. Too many people are dying. And then the other thing I hear is that, how, that they're immortal, and that they get to live forever, and they're worldly, and they're billions of years old, and they will continue to live. And I feel like, that's a little gross, that they're, really, really ancient. And I'm sure there's some sort of rule here, like if you're 3 billion years old, even, like, have you noticed, nobody has that issue. This is just coming to me now, that, like, just because they don't look old, if they're 3 billion years old and they're with a human or another vampire who is only like 16 years old, there's no problem there, because they don't look old. So I'm not sure what the law is. Like, is like, I know here it's like, there's an age of consent and blah 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 and all that stuff, but if the man doesn't look, or the woman doesn't look like she's old, like, is that okay? Like, if she looks like she's 15 but really she's 45 and she's with like a younger man, or vice versa, then I don't know. Anyway, it's just something that came to me. Where was I? Scratching my chin to help me remember. Yes, anyway, yeah, that they think they're immortal. And but then people talk about how, oh my God, he'll get to live forever, and then, or she, and then the human partner doesn't. They begin to get old and wrinkly, and then they're not as attractive as that other person who is still amazing and young. And then that's very sad, because then once the person dies and passes on, then the vampire has to live all by his lonesome. I think there's a more pressing matter here, and that is just how easy it is to kill vampire. I mean, come on. They are not immortal if there is a way to kill them. Immortal means you do not die. And yet there's a whole show dedicated to slaying of the vampire kind. So I think that they are not immortal. And the like what I'm saying about the more pressing problem isn't that they're not immortal, but it's that how easy it is to kill them. Because the TV shows that I've watched, not many, but I have watched some, you can basically kill them with a toothpick. Because if you stick wood into a vampire, they die. And they don't die like naturally like a human. Well, it's not natural for a human to die with something stabbed in his chest. But what I mean is that, they would be, how could you do this? And they would slowly bleed out and then die. No. When you stab a vampire in the chest with basically a splinter, and he explodes, like, out of existence. And it's actually rather cool. But, okay, I don't know, maybe it has to actually pierce the heart organ. So, okay, that means I could kill him with a chopstick. Yeah, I think I'd be too distracted. Like, I wouldn't be as, I'd be very distracted with a partner who could so easily die if, God forbid, I don't know. Yeah, if he stood on a toothpick, or if it fell on one and it pierced his chest, I think. I mean, if you shoot me with a water gun, I don't die. But does that make me immortal?